I'm optimistic on everything. We're definitely gonna be fine. I'm not concerned about that, and we could have won that game. It's not like we got our butts kicked. Like we could have won that game. They ran the heck out of the ball. They did that, but we had opportunities. Like I'm pretty sure you guys are harping on the opportunities that we didn't take advantage of. So if we take advantage of those opportunities, I have a whole different mood up here right now. So we got to get that fixed, and we will get that fixed.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Culture, all things sports. It's Jay Bamfo, and we got to talk about the Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders. But before we get into that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for your support. So, college football season is upon us, and the Colorado Buffaloes welcome the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets to Boulder, Colorado. This was the first game in the Deion Sanders era in which his son, Shedeur Sanders, and Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter would not be playing in. Unfortunately, they ended up losing to Georgia Tech 27-20. Georgia Tech cornerback Haynes King ran for a 45-yard touchdown that will ultimately win the game for Georgia Tech. Colorado had an opportunity to tie the game on the final drive, but time ran out even though they had 2 timeouts that were not used. That brings us to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Clock management was an issue for Coach Prime last year, and it seems like it's going to be a problem this year. I think we got out of bounds a couple of times, so we didn't have time to take them. So that's what transpired. We got out of bounds on both sidelines, and that's what happened. After the first, we got a good play. We caught the ball for 9 yards. We had 1 yard to go. If you get the first down, the clock stops. So it don't make sense to really use your timeout in that sense. Coach Prime says, the only problem with that statement is that they absolutely should have used the timeout on the final drive. After a completion of 9 yards to make it 3rd and 1, a timeout should have been called and 40 seconds would have remained on the clock. Instead, another play was ran and too much time came off of the clock after the quarterback picked up the first down. Even the commentators were saying take a timeout, but it didn't happen. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason why they lost. The defense, they failed to stop the run, and the offense lacked explosive plays. But at some point, we have to ask this question. Is Coach Prime a good football coach? I already explained that he isn't the best when it comes to clock management, but can someone please explain to me what coaching traits Deion Sanders is good at? I mean, is he a good offensive coach? We know that's not the case. Is he good on defense? I'm not sure, but we have to ask these questions because the Colorado football program now has high expectations thanks to Coach Prime. And if he fails to meet those expectations, they may be looking for a new coach in the near future. Now, with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.